Hey Seeker, welcome to the Awakening Her podcast. I am so grateful that you've been led here, and I'm excited for you that you're answering the call to manifest more magic in your life by mastering the law of attraction. So cool. My name is Talia, and I'm committed to cutting the fluff and showing you exactly how to manifest more excitement, ease, success, abundance, confidence, love, and anything else you've been craving. So if you're ready to crack the code on manifestation, amplify your intuition, and play in the quantum, we are now besties. Let's do this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm really excited to be here today. As always, I already just am obsessed with this podcast. You guys, it is in flow. It feels so good. Let me know, reach out to me on Facebook or on Instagram at Talia Joy Manifestation. And let me know if there's anything that you do that you just lose yourself in, something that just feels so good. You feel so in flow. You can just be gone for hours doing it. And, it's just so amazing. That's this podcast for me. So I'm really excited that I have had the opportunity to be here and that you've been listening and tuning in. If you're new, welcome. I'm so excited to meet you. I'm Talia, manifestation coach and obsessed with law of attraction and everything universe. So today's show is a really great episode about the first pillar of manifestation. I have an awakened manifestation method that I take, basically myself through, and then of course clients through. And it's the process in which I've created to manifest. It allows us to go through the process to unlock manifestation, figure out where it is that's maybe going wrong or where you have resistance, really just open up all the channels so you can start launching desires and receiving at lightning speed. That's what we really want, right? We want to start living that dream life, being in that dream life. So on the last episode, I went through the 6 pillars of manifestation and I briefly explained each one, how they work together, and really gave you a good understanding of the overview of how to take something from thought, from a desire, and bring it into reality, have it be in physical form, be living it, sleeping next to it, spending it, whatever it is that you want, right? Bringing it into this life. So we went over the 6 pillars. And today is pillar number 1, which is understanding the law of attraction. So I'm going to give you a law of attraction overview and also real ways that you can attract what you want. So real ways that you can put into practice your understanding of law of attraction, really working that aspect of this. So really quick overview in case you haven't listened to the previous episode, and I definitely recommend you go back and listen. But a really quick overview is pillar number 1 is to understand the law of attraction, understand the ins and outs and how it actually works. Pillar number 2 is to launch desires, making sure that you're launching desires, getting clear on what you want, but also making sure you're not launching desires for things that you don't want. That is the next episode. Pillar 3 is quantum alignment, getting aligned with that life, getting your energy aligned, and awakening her, which is the version of you that already has what it is that you want. So really stepping into another timeline and getting in alignment with that. This is so much bigger than just fake it till you make it or visualize what it is you want. This is getting quantum aligned, which will collapse time and bring your manifestation so much faster. And then pillar number 4 is our belief system. So this is where we clear blocks, we look at what we believe, we tweak anything that isn't serving us, and really dive deep into our belief system around what it is that we want, whether it's a specific thing like a car or to call in money or plane tickets, Or it's something bigger, like to just live your dream life or to be calm and in flow and in purpose. We still have to look at your belief systems around you being able to have those things. Pillar number 5 is intuitive action. So this is taking action, taking inspired action, intuitive action, messy action. I'm going to get into what all of these are. And this is essentially the physical things you do to move yourself forward. Whether it's a book you're reading, a retreat, hiring somebody to help you, starting the business, leaving your job, whatever it is, it's taking action. And it can be as little as taking a deep breath, getting a little bit of meditation in there, drinking water, eating well, to, big things like I mentioned, quitting your job or leaving your marriage or getting engaged or whatever, right? And then the last step, the last pillar is receiving. So this is much more than just saying yes to what it is you want. This is about saying yes to life. This is about being worthy of receiving, being worthy of feeling good, allowing good feeling things in, allowing pleasure in, allowing yourself to be an open channel and an open vessel for what it is that you want. So that is pillar number 6. So we're going through each one of these to dive deep so that you can truly understand this and really make the shifts. So you're in the right place. This is part 1 of the 6, and today we're talking about understanding the law of attraction. So the law of attraction is an unchanging universal principle, and it's always compared to gravity, right? It's much like gravity. It's a law. It never changes. It never goes anywhere. It doesn't fluctuate. It is what it is. It's the formula of gravity, right? So the law of attraction is an unchanging universal principle. And it states that like attracts like, or that which is like unto itself is drawn. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So like attracts like. At this point, many people want to try to understand why this is, and you can understand it. It's an area of physics. You can look up the law of attraction, how exactly it works, but it's very much like gravity. If someone was to say, but why and how, and you spelled out the formula of gravity, it would be an incredibly complex scientific formula. And it's the same with law of attraction. So you don't really have to understand the scientific formula to work it and to know that it's real, much like gravity. I don't understand the scientific formula for gravity, yet I know it's real and I respect it. I'm not going to jump off my roof, because I get that gravity is a thing. So go ahead, look it up online if you're interested in the scientific formulas for it and you want a deeper understanding. But today we're just talking about the fact that it is a law and that what you put out comes back to you. What you focus on expands. So I'm going to share today how you can work it and how it really works in our lives. Once you understand that like attracts like, the next place to go is to look at how you can bring this into your life, how you can shift the things that are coming to you and being attracted to you that you don't want, and of course how to bring in the things that you do want. So I'm going to give you the main ways in which we are attracting, the main ways in which law of attraction is working for or against us in our lives. As I go through these, I just want you to have some introspection, some self-thought, and allow guidance, intuitive nudges to come forward if any one of these areas are ones that you need to work on. So the first area is focused desire. So what we are focusing on, we are telling the universe that we're desiring and we're wanting more of. And the universe is always saying yes because of law of attraction. It's always saying yes and giving us more of what we're putting out. So our focused desires, and this is a whole other pillar, right? This is the next pillar. But our focused desires, what we're focusing on is interpreted like a desire. So are you focusing on the fact that you're overweight, or are you focusing on the fact that health is coming to you and that there's a part of you that already is healthy? And are you focusing on truly what it is that you want? Are you focusing on that lifestyle you want, that freedom, that ease, that flow? Or are you focusing on the fact that life is hard and that you're never going to get out of the rat race and that people like you don't start businesses or you're not going to be able to heal from this? What are you focusing on? What you are focusing on is being launched as desires out to the universe. So that's the first aspect. The second aspect of how law of attraction is moving through you and attracting things is your imagination. What are you projecting into the future? Are you knowing and fantasizing that life is going to be amazing as you go forward? Are you able to step into, just even in your mind, like a beach house or a fit feeling body or the success that you desire? What are you imagining? Or are you actually imagining worst case scenarios? Are you imagining the business not working out? Are you imagining yourself being alone for the rest of your life? Like, really get honest on, what am I imagining in my mind? And can I start to focus that on imagining just my smile? Imagining, how good it's going to feel to have the one next to you or to be in Italy on that trip you want, So what you are imagining is bringing things into reality. And so be aware of this, where your thoughts go, what you're projecting in your mind's eye, the scenarios you're playing out in your mind. Are they worst case scenarios, your failure backup plan, or is it your story of success that's going to happen? The next one is what you are affirming. So what you are affirming is what you believe to be true and what you are saying. So this is your language. This is what you're telling people. This is the story you tell. Are you affirming that you are strong, or are you affirming that you are weak? Are you affirming that you're always going to live with back pain or, injury? Or are you affirming that your body is healthy and it's currently healing? So this is really where you watch your words. You really watch what you want to put out in the world. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to have shit days. It's totally okay to get down. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but this is just a general awareness that what you are affirming, what you are telling, what you are putting out in the world is coming back to you. So be careful when you're telling people that you're alone or that you're lonely. And again, it's not wrong to feel lonely. And I'm not even saying you can't talk to anyone about it at all, but watch the way in which you're affirming it. If you're saying, I am lonely, versus, I need a friend right now. I'm feeling pretty lonely. And I know that the one's on their way, but right now I just really want someone to watch movies with and hang out with. You can talk like that. That's fine. But it's when we get into territory of like, I am alone and I'm probably going to end up alone. That's affirming things that you don't want to bring into your reality. So make it be the same with finances, with your body, with everything else that you want in your life. What are you affirming? So the next area where law of attraction is working for us or against us is our belief systems, right? We needed to get here, and we're going to get to the pillar about that in a few episodes. But what are your belief systems? What do you believe to be true? Do you believe that all men are a certain way? Do you believe that all women are a certain way? Do you believe that, the country you live in, you can't be happy there? Or do you believe that you can find peace anywhere? Do you believe that the universe has your back? Do you believe you're resilient? Do you believe you can find a way? Do you believe that this is all working for you? Or do you believe that life is bent against you? Do you believe that this whole life experience is about suffering for you and that you're going to be stuck for life? Do you believe that healing can happen overnight? Do you believe you can manifest while you sleep, or manifest while you're even when you're having a bad day? This is one of my favorite new beliefs that I've adapted over the last probably like 6 months or so. I believe that I can have a bad day and even be negative and still attracting abundance, success, love, health, ease, and flow. I believe that I can have a bad day and still attract success beyond my wildest dreams. So what are you believing? This is an area in which law of attraction is moving through you to create your reality. It's duplicating, it's bringing more of what you believe to you, always making you right in those beliefs. And then another area is gratitude. So this is a really great one. This is why so many gurus talk about gratitude. First of all, it's just amazing to be grateful for the life you're given, for the universe, for the gifts, for the fun, for all of it. But gratitude attracts more of what you want. When you take a moment to be grateful that right now you're listening to inspiring content, you've attracted life-changing stuff that is really supporting you in your awakening and your transformation. If you can be grateful in this moment, the universe is instantly bringing you more things to feel grateful for. So it really doesn't matter. You don't have to be Mother Teresa with this and have the most pure and holy gratitudes. You can be grateful for your comfy pants. You can be grateful for your BFF. You can be grateful for a book, a cup of tea. I have this ginger tea next to me right now. It's so beautiful. You can be grateful for so many things. So just pick something. Just look around in your life. It can be your phone. It can be that you still have a roof over your head, even though you feel like you could use more money, but you're grateful that you have a place to sleep at night. Grateful for your parents. Grateful for your pet. Grateful for whatever you can muster up within you to be grateful for. Because as you focus on it just one time, the universe is already moving the pieces to bring you more things to feel grateful for. So the more you do it, the better life gets. The more you focus on what you're grateful for, the more that expands. The next area and the last area in which, just that I'm talking about today, that law of attraction works through you to create your life is your thoughts. So we talked about your focus and your focused desire, also your imagination, your beliefs. So this is all ties into this, but your thoughts create your life. Your thoughts are the starting point of manifestation. Your thoughts are the base of it all. You can try to feel new things. You can try to do new things. But if your thoughts are not aligned, if your thoughts are not on board, it's not going to work. So this is the area in which I truly think that holds most people back, is because we try to do a bunch of things like journaling and meditating and going on trips and doing yoga and solitude. We try to do these things, but we're not doing it from a place of understanding that our thoughts are actually what creates our reality. So do all those things because they make you feel amazing and they make your thoughts go to a peaceful place, right? When I do yoga, I'm not stressed about my bills. I am thinking about the present moment and my body and my breath, and my thoughts are truly aligned with love and joy. That's why I do yoga. Of course, the physical benefits, but it's not about what we're doing. It's about what we're thinking. And what we think, I'm going to be doing a whole episode on this in the future, but our thoughts determine our emotions, right? If you think something like, oh, I look awesome today, your emotions go like, woo, inside, right? It's a good emotion. Or if you think, why is she being such a bitch? Your emotions turn agitated, turn reserved, turn judgy, right? So your thoughts create your emotions. And then get this, your emotions dictate your actions. So what you feel determines what you do, right? If you're excited to start a new chapter in your life, you're going to start going out and looking for places to live and, things to do and courses to take. But if your emotions are dreading the future, dreading having to, start a new chapter, maybe you left a relationship or moved cities and you're dreading what the future's going to hold, you're not going to go out and seize the day, right? You're going to be maybe just staying at home and feeling anxious and worried and withdrawn. So your emotions actually dictate the physical things you do. When I have a thought about climbing up a mountain, I love hiking, absolutely love it. When I have a thought about climbing up a mountain, then all of a sudden my emotions get on board. I'm like, oh, I'm so now excited. I can feel it in my body. I can't wait to climb that mountain. That makes me go out and do the thing, climb the mountain, right? It propels the action forward. So your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions dictate your actions. So this is why our thoughts are such a foundational point for what we are attracting into our life. So those are the main ways in which law of attraction, like attracts like, is funneling through you to create your experience. Now I'm going to give you some things that you can do to start attracting the life you want now. These are physical things that you can do to start attracting what you want. The first way is to surround yourself with what you want. This is so important, you guys. This is so foundational in creating change. So surrounding yourself with what you want. I mean people, friends, even the clothes that you wear, the environments that you put yourself in, the clutter or lack of clutter in your house, in your space, in your car, the media that's around you, the mentors that are in your space, whether they're online or you have a coach or something like that, the mentors you surround yourself with, the books, the music, the TV, the social media that you surround yourself with, the experiences that you allow into your life. Start getting obsessed with creating the environment of the life that you want. So what this means is if in your dream life, if you see your space decluttered, start decluttering. If you have friends or family members, people in your life that really bring you down, start to distance yourself, start to fade those relationships out. And I don't mean cutting off cousins or whatever. You don't have to go that far, but really notice that in your space, that is what's creating your life. You're allowing this in, you're allowing that energy in, you're allowing those triggers in, right? So start getting really clear on the environment you want in your life. If you're trying to quit smoking, it doesn't serve you to hang out with 10 people who are smoking. It's the same thing. Like attracts like. And I don't know if you've ever heard that saying, but they say that your income is the average of the 5 people you hang around with. I don't know if that's been like proven or what that is, but this is law of attraction. This is like attracts like. So your life is going to be the average of the people and the things and the media and all the stuff you surround yourself with. Powerful. So start making little shifts, little micro actions to surround yourself with what it is that you want. The second thing is to be optimistically grounded. So I am all for optimism, believing things are going to work out. This is going to be amazing. This, I'm being called to do this for a reason. It's only up and up from here. We have these, we want to be optimistic. But we also want to stay grounded in knowing that life throws us curveballs sometimes. I have done things that felt inspired that didn't pan out. I've done workshops that one person signs up for, or I've taken a trip expecting like a life-changing breakthrough and it doesn't happen. So knowing that things will work out, which is optimism, and groundedness is I will be okay even if they don't work out. So this is the reason why I'm tying this into law of attraction is when you start to know that shit is working out, but I have, everything I need to be okay even if it doesn't, or this is going to be amazing, but if it ends up being a roadblock, it's just a detour in the right direction. It's an incredibly grounded way to be optimistic. And when you believe that, think of what's coming back to you. Amazing things and the strength, resilience, insight, everything you need to navigate it if it doesn't work out. And that really, really helps to turn around your life. So start being more optimistic, but also like, I got this. And no matter what life throws at me, no matter what happens, I can still be abundant, I can still be attracting, I'm learning, I'm growing, and it's all in my best good, right? So optimistically grounded is what I call that. The next one is decide to attract. You guys, decision, and again, this is going to be a future episode as well. All of this I could go into forever. Decision is so important. Decide you are attracting what you want. Decide that law of attraction is your BFF and it's bringing you everything you could desire. Decide that you are worthy. Decide that it's happening like right friggin' now. Decide that tomorrow is going to be better than today and you are attracting what you want. Decide. Decide what you want and decide that it's coming to you. The next one is don't dwell in negativity for long. So this is a great way to use law of attraction and witness law of attraction. So when you're not feeling good, when you're feeling negative, it's easy to have more negative thoughts, more negative emotions, and then we act in ways of negativity. We act in the way that somebody would act who is negative, right? So the way we turn this around is we really try to not allow ourselves to dwell in negativity for long. So I like to give myself permission to feel. I'm not one to push out a bad mood if it's something that I really am feeling. It's not about talking yourself out of it, but it's just like, this has come up. I'm feeling really thrown off. I'm feeling really triggered. How long am I going to allow myself to stay in this before I choose to feel good again? Before I run a bath for myself or have a good laugh or allow myself to feel good, right? So try not to dwell in negativity for too long. Sometimes distract yourself. Abraham talks about a nap being the best way to get yourself out of a bad mood. Really try to switch it up as soon as you can. And if you're going through something massive, it may take a little longer, but just be aware that law of attraction is working. And, the shorter time that you spend in negativity, the more positivity you just will attract. And the last one is to consistently show up. So consistently show up in your life as the person who you want to be. So really make an effort to consistently show yourself self-love. Go to that yoga class, laugh it off, journal, hire a coach, join a program, join the Awakening Academy. That's my monthly membership. It's a fantastic community. The link is in the show notes if you are interested. I've had a few people reach out lately, so that's there. But, really show up as that person who consistently shows up for herself. Because in your dream life, you are someone who consistently shows up for yourself, that treats yourself well, that does those spiritual experiences or growth times, right? You're reading the books, you're doing the retreats, you're, putting money away, you're laughing, you're at ease, so start being that person now. Start consistently showing up in a way that she would, that highest self would, that best life experience would. And so when you do all these different things, you are activating the law of attraction. You're putting out more focused, more intentional thoughts, actions, and emotions that will get matched and brought back to you. To really quickly recap, the law of attraction is like attracts like. What you are putting out is being attracted back to you. You put things out, you put out energy through your focus and your desires, your imagination, your affirmations, your belief, what you're grateful for, your language, and your thoughts. Those are main ways that you're putting out energy and it's being brought back to you. Like migrates towards like. You are what you surround yourself with. So start living a little bit more and a little bit more as the person that you want to be, as the life that you want to create. Whether that's taking a big drink of water right now, carving out some time for quiet and self-love, signing up to that yoga class, joining a community or hiring a coach, reading that book that she would read. As you put out new energies and new frequencies, the universe instantly starts rearranging the pieces to bring you more of what you want. So work this system in your favor. So that is pillar number 1, understanding the law of attraction. And in the next episode, we're going to talk about pillar 2, which is launching desires, getting really clear on what it is that you want and making sure you're not attracting the things that you don't want. I can't wait for the next episode. And as always, feel free to reach out and find me on Facebook. That's where I mainly am. I'm also on Instagram at Talia Joy Manifestation. I can't wait to hear that you've been listening, hear your main takeaways. I'm serious. I want you to reach out to me. I'm excited to connect with you. Tag me on Facebook, send me a message. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Hey love, I hope today's episode resonated deep with you. If you loved what you heard today, let me know on Facebook or Instagram at Talia Joy Manifestation. I love seeing the screenshots of you guys listening to the show, as well as your big takeaways. For real, come hang out. I am so excited to expand my tribe and connect with you always. So until the next episode, sending you so much love and light. You are rocking it. You're exactly what the world needs.